Hello dear children, once again welcome to our maths class. We are discussing the chapter Arithmetic Sequence, which is the first lesson of class 10 mathematics. Our next topic is, arithmetic sequence itself is our next topic. So far we were discussed many type of sequences, right? We know the set of natural numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, etc. And we know that all such set of numbers are forming a sequence. Okay, then what is an arithmetic sequence? That is our next topic, arithmetic sequence. What is an arithmetic sequence? Consider the famous sequence. Which is our famous sequence? Yes, the set of natural numbers. Consider the set of natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. What is special about this set of natural numbers? Yes. This sequence is formed by starting with any number and adding a fixed number repeatedly. Right? Starting with the number 1 and adding with a number, fixed number repeatedly. Right? That is, starting with 1 and adding 1 repeatedly, we get the sequence of, the sequence of natural numbers. So, this sequence of natural numbers is an example of arithmetic sequence. Okay, next up. 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. See, so starting with a number and adding a fixed number repeatedly. Right? Which number is adding here? The number 2 is adding here. Right? That is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 and 5 plus 2 is equal to 7, like that. Okay, so this one is also an arithmetic sequence. Okay, then 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Starting with 2 and adding 2 repeatedly, we get the sequence of even numbers. Okay, so starting with the 2 and adding 2 repeatedly, we get a sequence of even numbers. Therefore, set of even numbers is also an example for arithmetic sequence. Okay, next is the sequence. Consider the sequence 1, 4, 9, 16, etc. What is special about these numbers? 1, 4, 9, 16. See, this is actually the sequence of square of natural numbers. Right? The 1 is 1 square. This 4 is 2 square. 9 is 3 square. 16 is 4 square and so on. Okay, this one is also a sequence. Is this an arithmetic sequence? Let us check. See, starting with the number 1 and adding with the fixed number repeatedly, we get an arithmetic sequence. Okay, starting with a number, adding a fixed number repeatedly. See, 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay, but 4 plus 3 is not equal to 9. Right? That means this sequence is not an arithmetic sequence because here the common differences, or here the difference is not common. Okay, or there is no common difference in this sequence. Okay, so this one is not an arithmetic sequence. This is not an arithmetic sequence. This one an arithmetic sequence. This is an arithmetic sequence. This one is also an arithmetic sequence. But the sequence of perfect squares is not an arithmetic sequence because the difference between the numbers is not common in the set of square numbers. Okay, so This one is an arithmetic sequence. So in an arithmetic sequence, all these numbers are called terms of this sequence. Okay, all these are terms of this sequence. That is, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, like that. Okay, so in an arithmetic sequence, the numbers in an arithmetic sequence are called terms of the sequence. Okay, and we know that in an arithmetic sequence, a fixed number is adding repeatedly. A fixed number is adding repeatedly. Okay, that fixed number is called common difference of an arithmetic sequence. See, in this sequence, yes, starting with 1 and adding 1 repeatedly, we get the sequence of natural numbers. Then which is the common difference here? Common difference means the fixed number that adding continuously in an arithmetic sequence. That is called a common difference. Then which is the common difference in this sequence? Here the common difference is 1. Right? The common difference is 1 in this sequence. Okay. Then what about this arithmetic sequence? This one is also an arithmetic sequence, and the common difference here is 2. Okay, and what about the first term? First term is 1, second term is 3, third term is 5, like that. Okay, then what about this sequence? What is the common difference here? Yes, the common difference here, yes, 2, starting with 2. Adding 2 repeatedly, we get the sequence of even numbers. So, the common difference here in the case of even numbers, that is 2. Okay. So, this is what an arithmetic sequence, and this is what a common difference of an arithmetic sequence and terms of an arithmetic sequence. Okay. This one is not an arithmetic sequence. Then, next, consider this sequence. That is 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, like that. Is this an arithmetic sequence? See? 0. 0 minus 1 is, yes, 0 minus 1 is -1. Then, -1 minus 1 is -2. Then -2 minus 1 is -3, like that. Okay. So, 0 minus 1 is -1. Minus 1. Minus 1 means what? Negative is the opposite process of positive. Right? So, adding a negative number is subtracting a number, or subtracting a number means adding the negative of a number. Okay, so here we add the number -1 continuously, right? Here we add the negative number, -1 repeatedly, we get the sequence of, we get this sequence, right? Therefore, this one is also an arithmetic sequence, and the common difference here is -1. So, the common difference may be negative and positive. Okay. So, a sequence got by starting with any number and adding a fixed number repeatedly is called an arithmetic sequence. So, this is what an arithmetic sequence, and the difference got by subtracting any term from just previous term is called the common difference of an arithmetic sequence. Okay. ഏത് ടേമിൽ നിന്നും തൊട്ട് മുന്നിലത്തെ ടേമിൽ നിന്ന് ആ ടേം സബ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്താൽ കിട്ടുന്നതാണ് അതിൻ്റെ കോമൺ ഡിഫറൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ this is what an arithmetic sequence, and this is the common difference of an arithmetic sequence. And in the third exercise of this chapter, we have some
sequences, and we need to write whether they are arithmetic sequence or not, and we need to write the common difference also. Okay, so is the first question. Check whether each of the sequences given below in an arithmetic sequence is an arithmetic sequence. Give reasons for the arithmetic sequences. Write the common difference also.
First one, sequence of odd numbers. Yes, we already know that sequence of odd numbers is an arithmetic sequence. Right? Yes. Which is that sequence? 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. Yes. So, if there exists a common difference in a sequence, it is called an arithmetic sequence. Okay. In a sequence, if a common difference exists there, it is called an arithmetic sequence. And see, what is the common difference here, or what is the difference between two consecutive terms of the sequence? See, first two terms 3 and 1. What is 3 minus 1? 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. And what about the difference between the terms 5 and 3? That is 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Then what about the two consecutive terms 5 and 7? That is 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. So, the difference between any two consecutive terms of this sequence is 2. Therefore, this one is an arithmetic sequence and the common difference here is 2. Okay. So, 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. That is the sequence of odd numbers is an arithmetic sequence. Okay. Second question, sequence of even numbers. Sequence of even numbers. Which are the numbers? Yes. Sequence of even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Yes, this one is also an arithmetic sequence because the difference between any two consecutive terms of this sequence is equal to 2. Okay, so this one is an arithmetic sequence and the common difference here is 2. Okay, the difference between two consecutive terms, any two terms is equal to 2. Okay, then next is third sub question, sequence of fractions. Sequence of fractions got as half the odd numbers. Okay, a sequence of half of the odd numbers. Which is the first odd number? 1. And what is its half? Yes, 1 by 2. Right? Then next odd number 3 and its half 3 by 2. Then next odd number 5 and its half 5 by 2. Next odd number 7, its half 7 by 2, etc. What about this sequence? Is this an arithmetic sequence? Let us check. See, if there exists a common difference, then it is called an arithmetic sequence. So, what is the difference between the first and second term? That is 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Okay, since the denominators are same, we can subtract these two fractions. Okay, the same denominator right here and subtract the numerators, that is 3 minus 1. What is 3 minus 1? 2. 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Okay, then what about the difference between 5 by 2 and 3 by 2? See, here also the denominators are same. So, write the same denominator here and subtract the numbers, that is 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Okay, so if we continuing this process, we get the same number 1 itself. That means there exists a common difference in this sequence. Therefore, this one is also an arithmetic sequence and the common difference here is, yes, 1 is the common difference. Okay, children? Good. Next is sequence of powers of 2. Okay, which are the powers of 2? First, we are going to write the sequence. Which are the powers of 2? Yes, first power is 2 itself. Right? That is 2 raised to 1. That is 2. Then, next power is 2 square. Next power is 2 raised to 3. Next power is 2 raised to 4 and so on. Right? So, what about 2 raised to 1? 2 raised to 1 is 2 itself. 2 raised to 1 is 2. Then
What about 2 square? 2 square is equal to 4. What about 2 raised to 3? 2 raised to 3 is 2 into 2 into 2. That is 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is equal to 8. Then what about 2 raised to 4? 2 raised to 4 is equal to 2 into 2 4. 4 into 2 8. 8 into 2 is equal to 16. Okay. So 16. This is the sequence. Okay. Is this an arithmetic sequence? Let us check. What is the difference between two consecutive terms of this sequence? Yes. What about the difference between the first two terms? That is 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Okay, 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Then what about the difference between the third and second? That is 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. And next is 16 minus 8. That is equal to 8. See? So, here no common difference exists in this sequence. See? The difference between the first and second term is 2. And the difference between third and the second term is 4. And the difference between fourth and the third term is 8. That means there is no common difference. No common difference. Differences are different. Right? Differences are different. So, this one is not an arithmetic sequence. Okay? This one is not an arithmetic sequence. What is the reason? Because there does not exist a common difference. Okay? Next is the fifth sub-question. Sequence of reciprocals of numbers. Reciprocals of natural numbers. Reciprocals of natural numbers. Okay. We know the sequence of natural numbers are, yes, 1, 2, 3, etc. And what about reciprocals of natural numbers? What is the reciprocal of 1? Reciprocal of 1 is 1 itself. Right? And what about the reciprocal of 2? Reciprocal of 2 is, yes, 1 by 2. And what about the reciprocal of 3? Reciprocal of 3 is 1 by 3 and reciprocal of 4 is 1 by 4, like that. Okay, and we need to check whether this one is an arithmetic sequence or not. If there exists a common difference, it is called an arithmetic sequence. Let us find out the difference between the consecutive terms. First, consider the terms 1 and 1 by 2. What about 1 minus 1 by 2? 1 minus 1 by 2 or 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay, second term minus first term. Second term minus first term, that is equal to, yes, 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay, 1 by 2 minus 1. How do we calculate the answer? Yes, that is 1 minus 2 into 1 by 2. That is equal to 1 minus 2 divided by 2. 1 minus 2 is equal to negative 1 by 2. Okay. Then that is equal to negative 1 by 2. Then what about 1 by 3 and 1 by 2? Difference between 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. See, here the denominators are not same. So we can use the cross multiplication method here. That is 1 into 2 minus 1 into 3 by 3 into 2. Okay. So 1 into 2 is equal to 2 and 1 into 3 is equal to 3 divided by 3 into 2 is equal to 6. And what about 2 minus 3? 2 minus 3 is equal to negative 1. Negative 1 by 6. Okay. So the difference between first and second term is negative 1 by 2. And the difference between third and second term is negative 1 by 6. Right? So, is there a common difference? No, there is no common difference at all. Therefore, this one is not an arithmetic sequence because there does not exist a common difference. Okay, so this much only for today, children. So, I hope all of you understood what is an arithmetic sequence and what is a common difference of an arithmetic sequence. Okay, children, if you have any doubt, you can call me. Thank you.